All right. Wait, like,
What is up, everybody? We are here, episode 26, outside the cage. I just got back from the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. I was trying to wait and see if I could see Connor and Chandler arrive, but had to get out of there. The bank account wanted me to get out of there. What's up, brother? How are you feeling?
dude, feeling good, feeling good. After yesterday's fights, man, or I mean Saturday's fights, I don't even know how to feel.
Yeah, dude. It is Saturday was one of those nights where it's just like I've seen like so many people like people that like I know people that were like UFC fans, but not like heavy, just kind of like you would say casuals, and they're just like, bro, this is like peak UFC. Like Saturday night was the reason why UFC is what it is, and why we watched UFC, and the reason we love UFC. That was
Facts.
a special fight.
So I've got to ask you, you were boots on the ground in Vegas, one of the meccas for just big sporting events in general. So me personally, I was a lot more hyped for Saturday night's fights than I was the Super Bowl. Maybe it was
Yeah.
because the Eagles were in it. I don't know. Maybe the UFC is just that much better now. But being there in person, what were the vibes like? Would you say people were more excited for the fights or more excited for the Super Bowl?
I mean, everyone's there for the Super Bowl, like me included. Like, if it was a Super Bowl, I wasn't there. You're there to watch the game. But it was just one of those things where it just took over, where just like you're not expecting it, and then it's just like that happens, and that's all everyone's talking about. Like I'm in line Sunday, and everyone's just like, oh, I hope it's a good game, like the fights last night, like, and it's just like one of those
Mm,
things where it's like one of those things where you don't expect it, and it just happens, and it's like, but it's crazy. Like, why are we not expecting it? It's like the number one and two pound for pound in the world. Like,
I
it's
mean,
just
we
crazy.
were,
But it literally like what's crazy is it exceeded expectations. That's what's crazy.
dude. It did. The crowd helped a lot. The crowd had
Yeah,
me hyped, bro.
yeah,
When Jack Dela walked out to TNT, that
yeah.
kicked it up a notch too.
And
Oh
then, dude, like I
man,
said, like how I said, like I don't know why, like I didn't have the feeling for this, like goosebumps or like nervous, like I do, like some big cards, like we talked about, like 280, like just a couple fights here and there. But like I'm not gonna lie, bro. When they finally like walked out and it was like when Bruce Buffer said it's time, I was like, fuck, I'm nervous. Like what the fuck's about to happen?
straight up, dude. When the fight started, when you get that nervousness like in your legs and you're just kind of
Yeah.
shaking and shit. I hadn't felt that in a minute, maybe since the Sugar Sean fight. And I was telling my cousin, I was like, dude, I'm getting that nervous feeling again.
No, yeah,
The big
definitely. And I kind
one.
of felt it with Yair, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I felt a little, I didn't feel it during the fight, but after he won, I got chills, bro. Because I just love seeing like champions and like new champions crowned. So I was like, I just love like greatness and winners. So like when that happened, I was like, fuck, like, all right, I'm locked in now.
Yeah, you always get so excited when you know and news about to come out of Bruce's
Yeah, yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
It's just about to
Exactly.
be pure emotion out there.
So who did you have when the fight ended? What was on your scorecard?
So personally, going into the fifth, I told my cousin I think Volk honestly needs a finish if he wants to win. And
Okay.
he got about as close to a finish
Yeah.
as it would have gotten in that fight. But I rewatched it and
Still think
think
Islam.
I still think Islam barely squeaked it out. But it
Did you
was
so
one
you
of
had so
those.
you would say 48-47 Islam?
Yeah, I'd give 3 rounds in there. But
Okay.
those, what about you?
I had 2, 3, and 5 for Volk. I think the questionable one was I think the no doubts were 5 and 3. I think the questionable one was 2, if I recall. I gotta back
Yeah.
and watch it. But I just think, and it goes back to the whole like again, not to compare, but like the whole Sugar Sean and Peter Yan, like
Mm-hmm.
what did Islam do on the ground, man? And that's just like kind of like when we talk about it, it's like how much do we gotta value takedowns? Because if you have a guy, and again, this isn't Islam, but you have guys that are just wrestlers, they're naturally gonna get takedowns. Like if they get takedowns, if I'm a striker, I'm fighting a wrestler, I'm not a wrestler. Like I'm not gonna get takedowns. So like why does he get points for takedowns? Like I just feel like on their two things, like Volk's a better striker, Islam's a better wrestler. And I feel like Volk was way better on the feet than Islam was on the ground.
I don't know, dude. I personally, when I was watching it, kind of felt like Islam was having more success on the feet. Like Volk did land a couple big ones mixed in there, but almost every time that happened, Islam would just clinch them up. They would break out, and then Islam would start to, land a couple here and there, and then Volk would land that big one. I thought it was about dead even on the feet, and then
Yeah.
Islam had that slight advantage in
But
grappling.
what like and I just feel too is like I was telling people close to me watching the fight is like Islam's not doing much on the ground, but he ended a lot of rounds on top. So naturally, if you're a judge and you see it's close, like he's been on top. Like again, not doing much, but the fact that you just end the round on top says a lot.
Yeah, I think Volk summed it up really well when he said maybe I underestimated Islam's striking and he
Yeah,
underestimated
no,
my
definitely.
grappling because that was
Volk was
about
really good
everyone.
on the ground. Volk was really good on the ground. He was getting up.
insane.
I was like, fuck.
He looked so calm and he looked
Yeah.
so ready for every single situation that they got in. He knew exactly what he wanted to do, and almost every time he did it and got to the
No,
spot where he
no
needed.
one ever got up on Khabib. Only Connor.
Yeah, dude, that was really impressive.
Yeah, that was
He had
so.
he
Just
did
so
have
who's
Islam panic shooting a little bit too, like you
no, yeah,
said.
definitely. Do you think okay? So obviously Volk's stock remains the same, if not rises. How do you view Islam? How do you view Islam? Like, do you still see him like as that guy? Like, you just can't bet against him. Like, because I heard someone say like if he fights Dariush, that like he's not a big number anymore. Like,
I think this hurts him odds wise going into fights, which I'm obviously he doesn't care
but
about
I
at
don't
all.
see how
But
though, because no one is fucking Volkanovski. That's the thing.
that's what I'm saying. I take Volk over almost any other lightweight,
Yeah,
or maybe any other lightweight.
yeah,
But
definitely.
I think it just really raised Volk's stock a lot because this is his first main event on a premier card. Yeah, he was the main event with Zombie, but that was one of those that people weren't really,
Yeah,
excited for. But everyone was excited for this one, and he did not disappoint, dude. I think he won over casuals, all the hardcore fans. He just confirmed what we already knew.
yeah. So I heard, I don't know if it's confirmed or this is updated, but I heard he remained number one pound for pound.
He should. I was
No,
about
yeah,
to
one hundred
bring that
percent.
up. Dude, there was not like the fact that Volk was going up 10 pounds in
Yeah,
that fight. If anything, that should separate him more from
yeah.
Islam.
There's no one at like, let's say for example, like 35, like Aljo goes up to 45, like Volk's piecing him.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's not like, again, I mean, it's hard to compare that, but like, yeah, I mean, I don't, it's hard to say because they're not in the same weight class. As the reason it's pound for pound. Like, so like,
Yeah.
I have no problem with Volk being number one, but I just kind of feel like, they're saying, hey, number one pound for pound on the line. Like, I don't know,
You got to let the winner be number
yeah,
one.
yeah. He wasn't dominant at all. But yeah, man, just fuck, man, just one of those classic fights that lived up to the hype. If it even was hyped, again, who knows? I seen the numbers, bro. The numbers were fine. Like the numbers were really good.
I
So
was
to
trying to
say
find him.
underpromoted,
Yeah.
I mean, like Dana said, how's it underpromoted? We sold out. You can't get a ticket. We're doing great pay-per-view buys. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just I think it was one of those things where it's like the guys itself aren't great personalities. I mean, they're good on the mic, but they're not like phenomenal. Like, I need to tune into the press conference. I need to tune into this. Like you would a Connor. Like with
Maybe
Connor,
that's yeah.
like with Connor, you're like, I gotta watch Embedded. I gotta watch the press conference. I gotta do this. But with these guys, it's just like we just gotta watch the fight.
Facts. Like I guess maybe because I heard the main argument for that, which I was kind of feeling too, is that they didn't do a world tour or anything like
They haven't
that.
done that in a while though.
They did
That's
it for Edwards and Usman, so that's why people were kind of
the
like,
first
why
one.
not do it
Oh,
for?
they did. Yeah, but they were
Yeah,
already in Utah. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but they were going like all over doing it, like they were in the London card when they did that, and
oh really?
yeah, people were like, why not do that for Volk and Islam? But
Those Connor and Aldo and Connor and Floyd's were special. Remember when they used to do
special,
like all the big time fight? You know what they need to do this year? Remember when I don't know if you remember. They used to do like so like you know how we have like all these fights lined up like Connor Chandler, John Jones Cormier, like Izzy Alex, Usman Edwards, like all the fights that are coming up. They
have
would
them
do a
all in a
big press
panel.
conference for all of them. Yeah, they did that
Yes,
one time with when Michael Chiesa fucking almost tried to fight Kevin Lee. And then
yeah, dude.
Jones and Cormier, that was dope. They need to do that
Those
again.
always start it. Those always start shit
Bro,
up.
there'll be dudes there, bro. There'll be dudes there.
That's a good idea, bro. I might have to clip that one up.
Facts. Get that in
Hell
there.
yeah. What else stood out to you from the rest of the card that night? I mean, it was a pretty sweet card overall. The crowd's energy really raised it up, I felt like.
I think we got to talk about just how dominant Yair was. I
Dude,
think
I think
everyone
he broke
came in
Emmett's
saying,
rib with the first
yeah,
kick, honestly.
yeah. I mean, I think everyone came in saying like, I think everyone thought Yair wins. I don't think he shocked anyone by winning. I don't think anybody thought it'd be a submission and finish. I think
Mhm.
everyone, myself included, was like, Yair's gonna pick him apart. He's gonna win 50, 50, 48, 50, 47 type shit. Like that's how kind of what I thought. Like it would be undisputed, like a unanimous decision. But he went in there guns blazing. He came in and looked really good. And I mean, it's hard to say after he wins that, and then you see how Volk does to say that he gives Volk a run. But I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I
That's
mean,
definitely a fight I want to see now.
do you think Volk just tries, like, doesn't even mess with Yair's stand up and he just tries to take him down and ground and pound him?
Fuck no, bro. I think Volk thinks he's one of the best strikers in the world.
Yeah, I mean, he is. But
Yeah,
his ground and pound, dude, I mean, we saw what that did to Islam in the fifth.
yeah,
It
yeah. I
was,
mean, I don't know. It's hard. But Volk's another level, man. Volk is
he
another
is.
level, and I don't see anybody at 45 beating him. I don't see Yair. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't see Yair beating him. I could definitely see that, but it's just
Yeah, dude.
Fuck,
If
bro. Like,
Max was the person I thought had the best chance. And I think honestly, probably the next
yeah,
person would be Topuria in like 2 or 3 years. But
yeah.
I
So
don't really see anyone that poses that much of a threat.
okay, so Islam said he. Did you see? Someone said that at the end of the fight, Islam was saying to his corner he wants to run it back because he thought he lost.
Yeah, I did. I don't know if that was confirmed or not, but
Yeah. Do you like because everyone's calling for rematch? Do you like that? I
I
mean, obviously we
love
like
it.
it because we'll watch it again, but then that goes against what Volk was saying. He wanted to keep 45 busy.
I know. I was thinking maybe Volk and Islam each defend 1 or 2 more times, and then it's another super fight.
Yeah, because then you definitely got to see. I think you definitely got to time it out to where like you got to have Islam and Volk that winner of Chandler and Connor.
Yeah, that I agree. And also, I mean, another possibility is you could have Oliveira, Benil fight each other because those are kind of the two guys
That's
right
booked,
now.
right?
Because that,
That's not
huh?
booked. I think that's booked.
Oh, it is booked.
They're talking about it more than it's what it's looking like more than
Okay,
likely.
okay. So yeah, I mean, if they fought and then Volk and Islam run it back
Put
like
them on the
in
same
that
card,
same,
bro.
yeah.
Put them on the
If they
same
wanted
card.
to, they'd have to do it now or in a few years, I feel like. Because if they do it, say 2 fights down the road or like 1 fight in
Yeah, then if Islam
between,
wins that again, you're cooked. Can't run it
yeah.
back. You gotta wait for the. Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like Dana always has that fight in his back pocket now, kind of like
Mm-hmm.
Diaz and Connor 3, Diaz and Poirier. Like he has that fight in his back pocket. Everyone wants to see that. And then I think just yeah, though I think that's a lifetime rivalry built right there.
Dude, yeah, I mean, everyone kind of sees a trilogy or a potential trilogy in the future. Volk wins the next one, then that third one. Neither of them are too old either. How old is
Yeah,
Volk? Maybe 33,
Volk's
30.
kind of up there. Volk's like 34.
So probably in the back end of his prime.
So who's your one prediction? Let's look at the rankings here. Who is your one prediction? Like when it is time, who do you think at 45 takes Volk's belt?
I'm gonna go with Topuria.
Poirier?
Stick with that, yeah. I'm playing the long game. It won't be now, or it won't be today. It
Dude,
won't
other
be
than that,
tomorrow, but someday.
yeah. Other than Taporia, I don't see anybody.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure there's some dudes right now, in the
Or like no
shadows.
one in the top 15 right now that I see.
Yeah, just probably some dude in Dagestan.
So
But
what happens when Max beats Arnold Allen?
does he?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Nope, stop.
Arnold Allen's good, dude. I mean, Max
Bro,
is
stop.
taking so much damage. It's
Dude, I was
gonna
just thinking that too. Like,
like
I was
eventually.
yeah, no, I was thinking that betting wise, like he's gonna like betting wise, like he's gonna fall off. And there's gonna be like I think Max is the type of guy where like his career is gonna end on like 2, 3, 4 straight losses type shit, just because he's taking so much damage. And I was like, bro, it's gotta come eventually. And like Arnold Allen's like kind of the guy to do it.
And whenever your chin is one of your best weapons,
Yeah, it's
and
not good.
he's never been knocked down in his whole career, and that's just not
Yeah,
realistic when you're facing hard hitting dudes. And it's
yeah.
already insane that it's gone on for this long, but
I think if Ortega gets healthy and wins another big fight, I think he can get a shot. I mean, he almost choked him out. It was a good fight.
yeah, I don't know. I think he needs a win because
No,
what is he
yeah,
coming
definitely
off
needs
of?
a big win first.
Yeah, still gotta get healthy with Yair, but I don't know. Volk, that's respect to Volk for going back down too, because I'm sure after you don't cut weight for a fight or you have to make it 10 pounds higher, you're just like, dang, that's pretty nice. Like, I like being a lightweight. But no, he's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
go back down to
definitely.
featherweight, where it's not as big of pay-per-view fights down at featherweight for Volk either, right?
You don't think so?
Not as big as this.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody in featherweight. I think
No,
Max
yeah,
was
that's
probably
the thing, dude. Is like he's kind of just lapping those guys. And like Izzy's lap was different because Izzy's laps were good fights. Like Whitaker's a big name, like there's big names at that 85, but like 45 is just like I don't really want to see anybody again. That's like, just kind of like the Korean zombie.
Maybe Ortega is the only one with a
Yeah, but that one's got
valid
that one's
argument.
that one has to be paired with something else.
Yeah, that's a
That's the
co-main.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, the fight is Connor and Volk at 55.
That would be
Dudes are crazy. And like everyone keeps like saying this, like no way. But like dudes are fucking crazy if they think if Connor beats Chandler, he doesn't get a shot at 55 title.
the champ would want to fight Connor
Like
even if he
100%,
doesn't
right?
beat Chandler. Yeah.
Like it's without a doubt. Like dudes are crazy.
They don't it's money. It's a money thing. Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
rankings
not even
sure.
close.
Yeah. but they're not
AJC earns
gonna.
it, bro. It's fucking Conor McGregor. We're
And
not
he
here if it's
already
not.
has
We're not here if it's not for Conor.
facts, dude. There's so many MMA fans that learned about the sport. So many people that are able to make money because of the industry, because of how much Conor grew it. So if he wins a fight against a top 7 guy, because I don't even know if Chandler's top 5 anymore, I mean, 100% gets the title shot.
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
I'm still trying to figure out why he's doing tough. I know we were talking about it last time, but it's kind of a
Hey,
mystery.
the world may never know. Maybe there's, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to me. It's hard for me to think that the UFC could give him enough money to make him blink an eye. I don't think that the UFC,
I
like,
think
I
his
don't know.
proper 12 money is bigger now.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd want to be stuck in Vegas that long if he didn't have to be. But I don't know, man. Maybe he just wants to sell a fight. Maybe, bro. But maybe, and this is what I'm telling people, like, all the money, all the fame, like, maybe he just truly does love this shit, bro. Like
That's what
that
I've been thinking.
just because he has all these things and all this money, like doesn't mean he still doesn't love this shit, bro.
Dude, I mean, if he didn't love it, he wouldn't still be doing it.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
no reason.
That's
Yeah,
exactly like that's okay. Like two things can be true, bro. He can be hella rich and all this shit and still fucking really love the grind and love this shit.
that's facts.
That's truly just what I think it is, bro. I think he just loves this shit. Like he missed being in the gym. He misses grappling. He misses like being around dudes. Like
Yeah.
he just truly loves this shit.
He probably knows that his body only has a couple more years of being able to perform at the highest level, or not the highest, but a high level for
Yeah,
him. So yeah, he probably wants to take advantage of it, give back to the sport a little bit too. Coaching some young bucks up.
exactly.
What if Artem comes back and they fight?
They're saying, but definitely not Artem. Connor's not giving him a look this time. Remember on the first one when Artem lost and Connor brought him back? That shit was set up for real.
Hey, you know what's crazy? So Tim lost. Sugar's coach Tim. He lost in that same season on the same round Artem did, and
He was
so
an Ultimate
each
Fighter?
coach. Yeah, so that's when he broke his
No,
jaw. That was his last fight.
he was in the Connor one.
He lost in the auditions for it. But yeah, he was one of those
Those
guys that,
auditions?
or like the first episode when they're all
Yeah,
when
yeah,
it's
yeah. You have to fight to get into the house.
yeah, he lost that one, and then that's the one Artem lost. And when Connor said he was getting Artem back, Uriah got to pick a guy to bring back too, and he picked Tim. But Tim like had said no because
Bro, I gotta rewatch that. I didn't know at the time that was Tim.
that was crazy. He didn't like come back or anything, but he would have. He would have been hilarious on that show.
Yeah, damn, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, I heard Tim saying that on one of his pods, and I was like, "Whoa, Easter egg!"
Yeah, that's crazy. Did you like anything else on that card? JDM looked good, like I said. Dude, Randy Brown in the beginning of the fight, I was like, "Fuck, this was big as fuck."
Oh yeah, until JDM got him up against the cage.
Yeah, it was trouble. It was trouble.
But Randy Brown in space is a problem, dude. If he could learn how to just, get in his Izzy bag a little more, really control the octagon, circle around dudes, stay off the cage, or get better on the cage with some rope a dope.
Yeah.
I still think Randy Brown's got a lot of potential at that division. Great physique for it.
Yeah, no, he definitely.
My guy, the gun,
matchup.
got to talk about that. He was looking good till it wasn't. He was picking up some momentum, and then he got the guy with a spinning kick, nut shot, kind of killed everything. And then the guy ended up submitting him. So yeah, I was wrong about that. My
How about
apologies.
Justin Tafa?
McGregor style left.
That was nasty.
Dude, that was cold. It's so weird how what's his record? Like 6-3?
Yeah, he's 6-3.
That's such a weird record for a UFC fighter, but he's a dog.
And then Jimmy Crew, Alonzo Minfield. Alonzo Minfield wins the fight if Goddard. That's I don't like that, bro. I don't like that call.
Yeah,
It happens all the time, bro. Like, I'm getting it's the rules, but like, there's so many times where it's warnings all the time.
That was a good fight,
like,
dude.
Really good fight. It was quick to call, bro. I didn't like that shit at all.
Isn't it crazy how tired those guys were going into the third compared to Volk and Islam going into the fifth?
Just different, like
championship fighters, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Also my guy Blake Wilder.
Good call.
He came through.
Dude. Fucking first fight of the night, the underdog won.
Yeah, dude, on a
it was like plus 650.
What was everyone in Vegas doing when they
I mean, I don't think anybody bet that shit. I don't know.
Bro, that was
not that I know of. I mean, I wasn't
the announcers like they were saying that Tukuga won the fight, and then they called out the decision. The announcers were like, "What?"
Oh, really? So it was a robbery?
It was one of the worst decisions in history.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was bad.
I didn't watch that fight.
I
locked in at the Bowder one. That was the first one I watched of the night.
Yeah, Bowder looked good, huh?
Yeah, he did look really good.
Good output, good energy. Kind of what I expected. Just grinded him out.
Yeah,
So,
I like the car though. I like Australia.
dude, what'd you think of the blue floors
On what?
on the in the arena? It was weird. Like
Oh,
the whole floors were blue. It looked like it was an aquarium or
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, I mess with that. You're right. I did see that. You're right.
Made it lighter. Gave it
Yeah, I
like a
like that.
casino vibe or something like that, or like a hotel kind of.
I don't even want to talk about the casino,
Sheesh. Any highlight stories from Vegas this weekend?
bro. That is actually a really good highlight. What I got there Sunday game yesterday. So Sunday, yesterday I gamble, didn't win shit. Oh,
Mm.
so then I didn't win shit in the morning. Then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go on these props. So I went Kelsey first catch over 9.5 yards, fucking hits easy. I went Patty over 20 rushing yards, hits easy. I went Kelsey touchdown the first half plus 170, hits easy. Then I went Chiefs money line, hits easy. Right? I take that cash, go to blackjack, lose it. This morning, wake up, I have like $100 left. I'm just playing roulette, whatever. I was down to my last $10, bro. I throw five on green zero,
No, you didn't.
five to win 180. Hits,
Oh,
bro.
on green?
Green zero, bro. I put it back on green zero again. I hit back to back.
No, you did
I
not.
swear to God,
We need to check the security cameras.
bro. I
What?
swear to God. I swear to God. Look, I got one video right here. It's not the second one, but it's one of them. Actually, this is the second one.
That's nuts. Yeah.
Bro,
Dang, dude. Do you think is that the first time that greens hit back to back?
I don't know, bro. I was
Can't be
just
the
like,
first, but
it was crazy.
bro, what I wonder. So what's one time hitting green? Is it 1 in 50 or 1 in 100?
I don't know because I did. I ain't gonna lie. After that, I took like $200 and I put it on green zero like every time until I ran out of $200. I thought it would
No,
hit.
you didn't.
Never hit. Yeah.
I'm dead. You were feeling the green zero.
Yeah.
Freaking Westbrook on the Celtics.
Yeah. I was trying to feel something, but no, that was it, bro. It was cool, bro. It was the first time in Vegas. Like I've actually like, usually, bro, when I'm in Vegas and like we've talked about this, like when I'm in Vegas after like the first night, I'm like, I can't wait to leave. But like when you don't drink, and I didn't drink, when you don't drink, it's like cool, bro. Like I woke up, wasn't fucking hungover. The drive this time wasn't terrible like it usually is. Like it was cool, bro. And again, like, but I still can't be there and not gamble. So I don't know if I could just stay because I don't know if I can just stay there. I have to gamble if I'm
The
there.
bank account wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I just that's my like I one night there is probably best, even though even if because since I wasn't drinking, I was out later because I was more awake and alert. So
Yeah,
like I was gambling more. And I mean, I probably broke about even, but yeah, bro, it was cool.
that's good. That's good.
It was cool. I will
Survive
say
Vegas sober.
The John Jones and Cyril Gone fight is buzzing out there.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Are there like
There's
posters and
posters
stuff
up
already, or
already.
just people
There's
talking about
posters
it?
up already. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's talked about. Like on the books, on the sports books, like it's like the odds are up there.
I mean, what is it? 3 weeks away now?
Yeah, I should have fucking placed a bet on that shit. Fuck, I should have took my fucking roulette winnings and put it on John Jones right away.
Oh, that would have been a way better investment than green zero 20
No
times.
shit. Yeah.
And you know what's great about this sport also? So some casual fans who just watch Saturday's fights, they're thinking, oh, there's just that mega event. Now probably a
No.
long time till the next thing. We got good fights this weekend, man.
Yeah,
We got a
bro,
UFC Fight Night.
we're 2 weeks away from Jones and Gone too.
2 weeks away from Jones and Gone, or I think three, right?
Well, yeah, it's the 4th, March 4th. Yeah, 3 weeks
Oh yeah,
away.
dang, like 2.5. Oh my goodness, the time just keeps on sneaking up. But yeah, dude, I'm excited about the main event on Saturday. Actually, Jessica Andrade stepping in on short notice against Aaron Blanchfield.
That's tough for Blanchfield.
Bro, I kind of
That's
like
tough.
Blanchfield in this.
No, stop.
She's good, dude. She's one of those kids, kind of like Yasmin. She started training jiu-jitsu when she was like 7 years old. Was doing kickboxing and Muay Thai tournaments before she was 10. Decided she wanted to be like an MMA fighter when she was 12 years old. She won this Eddie Bravo grappling thing with all the best women grapplers in the world when she was like 18 or 19. And then 3-0 in the UFC. I think 2 finishes, 1 dominant decision. I don't know. I just think she's kind of that new wave. And when I was looking back at Andrade's last, like her last 5 to 10 fights or whatever, she takes care of business most of the time, but She's lost to Valentina Rose and Weili or Zhang Weili in the last like 3 years. And I
Yeah.
personally kind of think that Erin's on that level. So maybe Jessica's one step below. But it's
So
also
you,
tough
so
because
you,
Erin's
so
only
you like
23
Blanchfield?
and huh?
You like Blanchfield in this?
I do, bro. My dog of the day, actually.
Wow. I
Freaking
see Zach Paga on there, tough alum.
yeah, he's actually moving down to light heavyweight.
Oh fuck, that's tough.
I know. I was
That's a
tripping,
big
dude.
body, bro.
Yeah. I thought he was a big heavyweight.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of want
He's
to I really want to see what he looks like. I've been looking for pictures and stuff,
yeah.
but I don't know. We'll definitely see some this week during fight week. And then the guy he's fighting, Jordan Wright, the Beverly Hills Ninja, he's coming up from middleweight.
Oh,
So we're having Zach Paga, who's weighed probably what 245 to 265 in all his
that's a
fights,
tough matchup, and you going up.
versus a guy who's been at middleweight for most of his career. He actually got knocked out by or he got TKO'd by Joaquin Buckley.
Mhm.
So I like Pauga in this one a lot. I think at the very least, Pauga should be able to just like wrestle him,
Yeah,
stay on top for 3 rounds.
yeah.
UFC debut, always fun seeing a tough guy in there, someone that we know. I thought he was gonna beat
Is it
Muhammad,
his debut
or is it
since tough?
not?
Oh
I
yeah,
thought it was.
It's his first time since losing to Usman.
Yeah, or yeah, I don't know. Does that count as a UFC debut? Or not? It's just
It
a
was on a
tough finale,
card.
right?
It was on a card.
True,
What's up
true.
with Usman, bro? Like that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, can we get these guys fighting?
Yeah, Killer Miller. We stay tuned. We got an announcement on that later in the show, but
You got an announcement? Give it to me now. Don't let me wait.
yeah, yeah, we got Killer Miller versus Veronica Macedo on UFC or Macedo on UFC London. Killer Miller making the
Whoa.
debut. I think she's a slight favorite to open. I'm gonna be hammering her.
Oh, damn, she's
Um,
opening the card too. Okay.
yeah, I don't know if I like. I mean,
You're gonna be
opening the
locked in
cards
early.
better. What?
You're gonna be locked in early.
Gonna have to be.
You know who else opened the card recently? Yeah,
Yes.
Yasmin Howardgy.
Yup.
She's a fucking dog. We need to get her a fight announcement, bro. She's a future champ.
Yeah, all right, let's try, bro. I was actually DMing some up and comers today, bro. Hopefully next
I
week
don't
it
think she
won't
speaks
just.
English.
That's the thing, bro. I look at the US regional
Yeah,
things
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
look at the Instagram.
We need to get a translator on this bitch, bro.
I was thinking that. Hey, I mean AI soon enough. Chat GPT. Um Next fight of the night, we got Josh Parisian versus Jamal Pogues at heavyweight.
Damn, a lot of big
Um
bodies on this card.
Yeah, dude. It's weird. Like last card, I felt like it was a lot of featherweights,
Yeah, it's weird.
flyweights. I swear they'd be doing that. Like they'd pick a size and
I
they
want to
put
know
more of
what the
those guys.
process is, bro. Like, I really want to know like what the process is. Like,
Like
do
if
they
it's
just have
just
like a big ass
random.
like yeah, they just have like a big ass like spreadsheet and they're like, all right, we got to get this guy a fight. We got to get this guy a fight because there's some people who's like, how is this fool fought 3 times and like this one fool like some guys haven't fought in years, like
Yeah.
like how is Muhammad Usman not fought? Like, is it just like is he just not getting called? Like they forgot about him, or is it like
Yeah, true, bro. It is pretty weird. There's actually this guy making his UFC debut, Trevor Peak. He's a freaking human highlight reel. Hopefully he'll come on for an interview. But he's fighting Dominic Reyes' brother on February 25th. And Reyes' brother, he's coming off a 5-year layoff.
damn his choice?
Some medical things too. But like 5-year layoff is nuts. I feel like usually it's just retirement at that point.
Yeah,
All right, so yeah, I got in that heavyweight fight. I'm going with Jamal Pogues, the Stormtrooper. He was a light heavyweight. He's a pretty good striker, can move around. Now he's moving up to heavyweight, and Josh Parisian isn't the quickest heavyweight, so I'm kind of thinking Pogues will be able to dance around a little bit, pick him apart, win by a unanimous decision.
Yeah, he's a big decision guy.
Yeah, and then next fight of the night, this one should be fireworks, but it's more of a stay away from me because I'm honestly not too informed on either of the guys. But William Knight versus Marcin Pracino. William Knight, he's coming off of 2 losses, one of them being at heavyweight. They're fighting at light heavyweight in this fight. And then Crutchino also coming off of a loss. I expect this one to stay on the feet and honestly just to stay away. Like I said, freaking bro. You know what's crazy?
Yes, sir.
Jim Miller made his UFC debut in 2008. 15 years ago.
That doesn't seem like too long ago, but it like is.
I know. Time's been flying. 2008. It's when the
You
Giants
know,
won the Super Bowl. Feels like
oh,
yesterday.
dude. What were you doing in 2008?
I was in like second grade, trying to be the fastest kid in the school or fastest kid in the grade. Watching Eli take out undefeated Tom.
Damn, 2008. What a
I
time.
think we beat the Cowboys that year in the playoffs too. You guys were like the
You
one
don't even
seed.
know that. Like you're just like you don't even know. Don't just say that.
Dude, I think you guys were actually 15-1.
We're not 15-1, bro.
It was
Look
something
that
like
up.
that.
Look, I'm gonna look that up right now, bro.
Do
You're
it.
just talking.
Do it. All right. In the meantime, while Dimes looks that up, I'll preview this little Jim Miller versus Alex Hernandez fight. Hey, and it's make sure it's the Eli Super Bowl year, not like 2008, 2009 or whatever. But yeah. So Jim Miller versus Alex Hernandez. I was surprised that this wasn't higher up on the card because I'd say it might be the two biggest names on the card, not counting the main event. Yeah, Jim Miller, he's a freaking, if you look at his topology, the amount of names that he's fought at 155 is ridiculous. What? Give it to me.
Oh, I looked it up. It says Cowboys. I put because I obviously 15-1, so that'll be our best record ever. So I said Cowboys best season ever, and it says in 1989 the Cowboys went 15-1.
All right, let me see. Cowboys 2007.
2007 we went 9-7. And I looked up 2008.
All right. All right. No, it was 2007. Yeah, let me see. 13-3. All right, my bad.
Big difference.
But
Big
yeah,
difference.
still lost to the 9-7 Giants in the divisional round at home. So that's cool. Yeah, my bad. I was wrong. Yeah, so in this fight, I think Alex Hernandez should be able to win, even though he's coming off of 2 losses in a row. It was to 2 really good guys. He lost to Billy Q when he went down to featherweight. That obviously didn't work out. And then he lost to Moicano by submission, which a lot of guys have been doing lately. So hard to
a 35-16 record is insane.
dude,
that just screams brain damage.
The dudes he's fought, bro. The dudes he's fought. Crazy. He fought Oliveira back in 2018, fought Dan Hooker, fought Anthony Pettis, Dustin Poirier, Joe Lozon, Diego Sanchez, Beneil Dariush, Cowboy back in 2014, freaking Nate Diaz in 2012, Benson Henderson in 2011, Charles Oliveira in 2010, Wayne Ludwig in 2010.
Wayne Ludwig?
Yes, bro.
Hey, talk about coming back to OSP.
Yeah. How do you feel about that one?
I don't know. I don't like OSP, but I don't like Philip Lins either.
Yeah, that was a stay away from me. What I wrote was not super excited for this fight. I could see it being slow, but I like OSP for the value.
Yeah, no. Bro, yeah. What was I about to say? Did you see that Volk's not even Volk, Hooker's accusing Islam of IV?
He said, yeah, that cunt went and got an IV and thought we wouldn't figure out about it or something like that.
What do you think about that? If it comes out it's true, what's your ruling here? If you're Dana, what do you do?
Bro,
no contest?
I mean,
it doesn't really matter though, I feel like.
What's in that? Yeah. What do you do? Give Volk the belt?
Yeah, Volk doesn't get the belt from that. I mean, maybe you just strip him but then he would fight for it right away.
What's the bad thing about IVs? Is it that you could put you could put performance enhancing stuff in it? Because
it just rehydrates you faster than like water intake.
Seems healthy to me, like after the weigh-in, but
yeah, you can. Yeah, I don't know why you. I feel like
I think I remember Sean saying a while ago that it's not because the hydration, it's because you can put other stuff in it. And like they're not going to test you that close before the fight.
You don't know what's in the IV.
Yeah, bro, I got a freaking scout. I know I said it last week with the gun, but I am really confident about this one.
Night for us before we head out.
Yeah. So Jamal Emmers versus Kusin Askabov.
Oh, okay. I see a little pick 'em line here. Let's see what you got.
Kusin Askabov is making his UFC debut.
23-0. Fuck.
He's 28 years old. He's from Chechnya. He splits his time between American Top Team and Tiger Muay Thai, bro.
What a combo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has 6 wins by KO, 10 by submission, but he is insanely well-rounded. He could do heel hooks, anaconda chokes, freaking arm bars, and he can knock people out too. And everyone knows that Chechnya, it's a hard place in the world. The guys that come from there.
I kind of like this one.
Bro, I'm telling you, when I looked at it yesterday, he was like a minus 115. Now he's a minus 125. I was flabbergasted when I saw the odds. I'm putting my stamp on it 2 weeks in a row. Hopefully I'm not wrong 2 weeks in a row. But yeah, man, I'm feeling it. And then also Clayton Carpenter, inside the distance, first fight of the night, one of Tim and Sugar's guys. Not sure what the odds are for inside the distance, but he's a minus 275 outright. So I'd guess about even money, maybe even like plus 150. Dude, I'm sneaky pumped for this weekend.
I like it. You brought me a little energy. See, I really wasn't coming on here prepared to talk about the fights. I was ready to talk about last Saturday and then a couple in the future, but you got me hyped there. Way to sell it.
You want me to get you a little more hyped?
Give it to me.
And so this is a sport of anticipation, as Uncle Chell always says. So I went through some of the upcoming cards and just picked out some notable fights that I wasn't aware of that I'm pretty excited about, that I think some of you guys might be as well. So first one, I already touched on it. Killer Miller versus Veronica Macedo at UFC London. And then on a fight night, we got, Javid Basharat, the undefeated fighter. So his little brother, Farid, is 9-0. He's making his UFC debut, I think, at featherweight against Damon Blackshear. And then this one, I might have heard it. You might know, but Sean Brady versus Michelle Pereira on March 25th on the Cheeto Corey card. That's a banger. And then UFC 287, you've probably already been looking at this card a lot, but these were some that stood out to me that I didn't know about. Obviously, people know about Masvidal Burns.
But Ponzinibbio and Kevin Holland's a banger.
Yup. And then
Rodriguez.
Font and Yanez. I didn't know about that.
You know about that one?
Yeah, no, I think we actually did. Now that I'm reading it again. And then on the prelims, Kelvin Gastelum versus Chris Curtis.
Oh, that's booked.
That's a war.
And then GM3 and Joe Pyfer.
Yeah. It's going to be a war, bro. And then Michael Chiesa versus Li Jinglang, the Leech.
No.
Also on the prelims of 287.
No way.
Yes, dude.
Wow.
Fire. Hey, there's other good ones too. These are just the ones I decided to write on the paper.
Wow.
And then on the Holloway versus Allen card, they've been putting some sneaky good ones on here too.
I've seen that.
We got Barboza versus Billy Q.
Your boy's back?
We got Prelim Pedro versus Chris Gutierrez. I think I'm going to be hammering Chris Gutierrez because we don't even know if Munoz can see yet.
Matthias Nicolao's back.
We got Brendan Royval versus, Mateus Nicolau. I think that'll be a good fight. Both of those guys are kind of knocking on the door of contendership.
Jillian Robinson, Justin Jacoby. Damn.
Yeah, I knew Jacoby's your guy, huh?
I like Justin Jacoby's guy.
Oh, and then couple more before we get out of here. UFC Fight Night headliner Bobby Green versus Jared Gordon. For now it's the headliner. I could see him throwing something on top of that, but good for Jared Gordon. Give him
Bobby Green said that's his last fight.
Who said that?
Bobby Green.
No, he's talking that shit already. Oh, Bobby said it's his own last fight?
Like he's like retiring for this fight, unless he was just high as fuck or something.
Wow, Bobby Green retirement fight. Outside the cage.
That's what he said.
We're breaking news that's already been broken, but we're breaking it even bigger. And then we got Song Yadong versus Ricky Simone on the undercard for that.
I like that one.
And then my guy Francis, the firefighter Marshall, coming back versus William Gomez. And then way, way, way off in the future, we got Bryce Mitchell versus Jonathan Pierce. Some people know Jonathan Pierce as a TJ Nurmagomedov, because he looks like a combination of TJ and Khabib. And then this one kind of puts a little pin in the lightweight title contention, at least our predictions. Yeah, Anthony Smith versus Johnny Walker announced for a fight night as well in May. So I guess that kind of takes Smith out of that title contention, or
No, not if he
No,
wins
that's bad wording. I just mean like getting a title
the
shot for his
next fight.
next
Yeah.
fight. Yeah.
No, but if he wins that, I think he gets the shot, depending on what the other shit is
Yeah, he
on what
puts
they're
himself
doing
right
there.
in there, right in the mix.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what I had.
Damn, brother, you got me
Had to get it
hyped
on.
now. UFC 30th year, lock in.
Come on, just because we had the Super Bowl, but now we got like what, 10 more of them before the
Yeah,
summer even starts.
exactly.
You already know they're waiting to talk about International Fight Week too.
I know. I know.
All right then. Let's go have a good week. Aaron Blanchfield, my play of the day or underdog of the day, play of the day, Askabov. Remember the
Yes, sir.
name. The only time
Everybody,
we're ever going to see him -1 something.
facts. Everybody have a great week. Lock in, stay disciplined, do what you do, go to the gym, drink your water, hit the bag a little bit.
Good words, good words.
Yes,
Doses.
sir.
Hell yeah.